Not it's the singing for me.
I have also when you sing with
And
when you recorded First or Yet Another Day on one of your songs, do you record in the studio with both headphones on? Or are you a one headphone? Are you headphones here? What kind of recording artist are you?
well, usually when I'm in there, Alicia Keys told me. No, I'm kidding. I wear I wear both headphones.
I don't because I can't. When I hear both headphones, like yes, you can technically hear yourself, but you can't hear like the acoustics of yourself. It's where I'm always like this when I record. I have to have one and then not. I know singers are like this. They do the whole thing like this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've really given it that much thought. I just put the headphones on so I can hear the music, and then
Whitney Houston used to do this. Impossible.
over her neck.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, me and Alicia Keys, we just wear the headphones.
God.
What's that so funny?
You met her at what is it? It was Pride 2018. You met her.
Child, I don't remember.
I know.
Maybe?
Everything just feels so. Bitch. Also, can we talk about how Bob this week America's about to go through it again? And no, I think we're all so focused on Drag Race, we all have not realized that we're about to be on fire again.
Well, what are you saying?
Bitch, Road to Sedition, honey. That's a play on the movie Road to Perdition. If you got it, sedition. The government. So now this is on Monday. Tomorrow is when they like all vote or everyone like confirms the electoral votes. And
Yeah.
back when the election first happened, everyone was like, Trump, you lost. Like you're done. Like you're crazy. But now 12 senators.
I've heard about this. 12 senators are like, we're gonna ignore it.
Representatives are gonna like. I'm like, this is about to be crazy. This is about to be crazy in this country. Crazy.
I mean, I can't even fathom what will happen in this nation in the event that they decide to go against democracy and not uphold the public vote.
Do you think that if they started a draft in America and we had to go to war, do you think that you would fare well?
Well, I mean, if there was a draft, I would not be. I'm too old to get drafted.
I know. We're thinking like, but also this is also unprecedented shit. This is not precedented.
I just feel like they're not looking for 35-year-old fags going to the military.
I mean, Bob, I think that the left we will need whatever we have because the right wingers they're gonna have their one
two Christian Walker and
they're gonna have their 1-2 and the AK-47s. We're gonna have iPhones, Androids, and TikTok. Okay.
The Republicans gonna have Christian Walker and what's her name from Look Who's Talking? What's her name? Kirstie Alley. So I'm not super worried.
Okay, so let's say you were. How do you think you would fare in war, Bob?
I mean, I would probably do well because I would take the training very seriously.
I cannot even picture you in basic training. I feel like you're a sergeant who would trying to like, Bob, do this, and you'd be like, but what is like sergeant? That doesn't even make sense. And you'll be trying to argue your way with your sergeant, and it'll be a whole thing.
That is far fetched. I'm from a military town, and the notion of military training is not. We're not recording. Put your headphones over both ears, please.
No, I need to. Hey, it really.
This is not a. We're not doing Soak It Up 2.
I listened to Soak It Up at the gym the other day, and I was like, Soak It Up is a fucking Bob. Monet and Bob did that. Well, Monet did that, and Bob helped out a little bit.
Wow, sure. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'd be fine. I mean, I'd be fine. I'd be great.
I don't know how. Honestly, I genuinely don't know how I would be. I mean, I guess your brain adjusts and you like figure it the fuck out. But I just feel like I would be so stressed out. I mean, like, yeah, I don't think I would do well. I don't think like. Could you imagine the first time that you, I don't know, that you had to kill someone? Like that fucks you up, girl.
I want to make it clear that most people in the military don't kill people. I just want to say.
Okay, but I am being very hyperbolic because we are in
I know
unprecedented times.
I'm just trying to say that that most people in the military or in the army are not in the infantry. You know what I mean?
But I feel like if there's a civil war, bitch, we all gonna be in the infantry. We're gonna be in the infantry, the outfantry. We gonna be infantrying down.
No, because you still need nurses and you still need cooks and you still need like all those people in the military as well. I probably have one of those jobs.
Yeah, I think that they should put me in charge of the army band or like in the army band because I think like we're gonna need to like get us like ready to
Yeah,
go.
there are bands in the army. They don't do a
I
whole lot
know.
of war times, I don't think.
They don't. My friend Julius, who he's here. He was in the Navy band for like
Is he
6
one of the folks that says A spot? Because I've been reaching out to all of your friends,
Oh my
and
God, don't want and
Kamika takes me back and said that is absolutely something that Kevin made up.
show us these receipts. You keep on saying all these text messages and you have no receipts because you're a fucking
Well,
liar.
I'm not about to start sending out. I'm not going to start screen grabbing conversations with people, but I think you and I both know that what Kamika said is true because of the way I said. Kamika's like, I don't know why Kevin said that. That is, that is, you just be making up
Bob, you
your
have been going
stuff
off on this A spot thing for literally
because I want you
19
to admit that you have made it up. Just
you are
even your friend in the other room's not coming in right now.
you are obsessed. You are
So get
obsessed.
your friend from the other room to come in and confirm your alleged story.
He's busy. He's on the phone.
There it is. They're always busy. Everybody's doing something. All I'm saying is, you said it was on. You said it was on Urban Dictionary. It's not. You said it was Kamika and Arcia. It's not. You said it was the one. He's on the phone. What's good, Mo? And even folks in the comments were like, there was like one girl. Oh, well, you
That's
said
not true. That's not true. There were a
no.
bunch of people, Bob.
There
Be
was
honest.
one girl. You were like, it's real niggas. It was just you and two white girls.
That is not true. On our
It
page,
was you and two white girls. Like, yeah, we said A spot. We're the real niggas. We're the ones Monet was talking about. You know, the real niggas. I'm looking for the there now. I'm gay. You're gonna have to at one point.
Also, someone debunked you. And Jacob probably knows this too. That's why Jacob's so quiet. They said, yeah, when Jacob looked it up, y'all didn't look at the whole thing. Urban Dictionary. Let me read the whole Urban Dictionary thing because
Oh,
y'all.
you mean we didn't read all 7 definitions? We used the most relevant one at the
No, no,
top.
no, no, no. Y'all did not click into the thing. Y'all just looked at the first thing.
Oh, excuse me for not a deep dive in the middle of a conversation where you.
Also, other things. When you said that Lizzo fully does follow me. Lizzo has followed me for a long time, and me.
Lizzo does not follow you.
Oh my God!
Monet,
Now
I'm on Twitter. I'm gonna go to Twitter right now.
I'm gonna go right now.
You a lioness asshole.
You are fucking drunk. What does this say, Bob? What does this say?
Lean it in. Where?
Follows you.
Well, she followed me first. How about that?
Oh my God! You are such a fucking.
When I go to who Lizzo is following.
That's because I don't follow you, so it's not gonna show you that.
You're not there. What does that say?
I don't know what your thing is. I'm just telling you what my life experience is.
Mm.
You are. Oh my God, you Bob.
Well, we need to more talk about the fact that you probably went and begged Lizzo between the episodes to follow you. Show us the DMs. Show us the lack of dignity. Where you begged Lizzo to follow you.
Oh my God, you're so crazy. I just can't do with you, Bob.
Am I the crazy one? Is it me?
So Bob.
Yes, dear.
Can we? So what you guys don't know is that Bob literally just woke up. He's a little sleepy, and anytime Bob is a little sleepy, he's a little cranky. But then as he starts to warm up, or y'all see, we are just peeling back all those layers. We're getting him nice and relaxed, and we are getting him into the flow of our podcast. I'm just so happy that you're here, baby.
Well, I think that you said that I was doing. According to you, when I wake up, I'm confused.
And you were when we got on this call, Bob. When we got on this call, your eyes were this big.
Tape. I don't look confused now, do I, honey? Like Shea Coulee said, do I look upset to you? Do I look confused to you?
When Bob first got on here, his eyes were this big. He was trying to unravel his cords, and he was like,
"Look confused to you, honey." I'm not confused at all.
Oh my God. Also, have you seen that the fucking rise after the holidays? The COVID cases, as we all knew, are fucking skyrocketing. People did not do the thing. And America's getting buck wild and crazy again, girl.
What trick are you playing? Lizzo is not following you. You are playing a trick.
What is this? What do you mean? What is this trick? I
Only
am.
261 people. I'm scrolling through them all. Mary, you didn't make the cut.
I don't know what you want me to do to prove you that Lizzo follows me.
Swipe on the screen so I don't have screen grab.
I'm gonna go to my. This is my tweets and my home. Like I don't understand. I don't know how to.
Sounds fishy, Mom.
Nothing is fishy.
Hey, this is sus. Hey, this is sus.
Twitter, and I am searching. If you guys are listening to this, you can't listen. This I don't have that much. I'm not the sneaky photoshopping couple. Okay,
this is sus.
I'm not the little sneaky couple that be photoshopping shit everywhere. That's not my gig.
Maybe you're not hip enough to know what sus means.
Oh my God, she gets on TikTok for 6 months and now she's using the word sus. Bitch, let me tell you,
first of all, sus is okay. You're wrong. It's not TikTok sus. TikTok sus means gay. I'm talking about Among Us sus means you're suspicious.
Okay, so where do you think Among Us got it from, bitch? It's the same TikTok people on Among Us.
Because on Among Us,
I know what Among Us is, and I know how it works.
When you say sus,
I know
you're talking about the person who you think is the suspect. They're suspicious. But on TikTok, it's meant to be gay. There's very little overlap.
Okay. First of all, it's not only gay. Sus means that something is literally when you say sus, it means that something is suspicious. Whether as that is a wig, or those aren't your real, or your waist is sus, your booty is sus. Sus is not just for gay, my nigga. So first of all, get your shit right. And you don't
just called yourself out. Your waist, your booty. You just dragged yourself.
I cannot when Bob does this. Bob and I are both using headphones today to record.
Old school.
And then the story about this is, so when we first started the podcast, this is like me, Mitch, and Bob having a conversation about like starting the podcast, and we're like on the phone, and Bob goes, Monet, I'm gonna order you some headphones.
What is wrong with you? You are on one today. You are wild.
It's so ridiculous. Wild. So of course, every argument with Bob. Monet, I'm gonna order you some headphones. Oh no, Monet, you should get some headphones. So we have matching headphones on the thing. I'm gonna send you a link for the ones I'm gonna get on Amazon. Okay. Okay,
that's
but
not how it happened.
Let me finish. Okay, but I have headphones though. Yeah, Monet, but we should have the same headphones. I was like, okay, but like I don't see why I need to buy headphones. I already have headphones that I can use. He's like, yeah, Monet, but we need to have the same ones. Matter of fact, I'm gonna buy them. Okay, but you don't.
That's how it happened.
Yes. Mitch, look at Mitch. Mitch is shaking his head. Yes, and then
no, he's not. He's shaking it left to right. That means no, Monet. You better make up your own facts. You better make up your own facts. It was literally ear to ear, not chin to forehead.
Okay, how did it go?
What happened was I called you and I ordered you a microphone and headphones at the same time, and I had them delivered to your house. That little microphone you're using, I bought that. Those headphones you're using, I bought those.
Okay, you're already forgetting. The Yeti,
and Mitch bought those.
You and Mitch had already had the Yetis. I took the Yeti from your home. You didn't order anything. You ordered you ordered the headphones, and you're like, Monet. But anyway, long story short, Bob was dead. He's like, Monet, we have to have the same exact identical pair of headphones.
It will look nicer. It will look nicer.
But it does not fucking matter. Now we don't have headphones. We don't have the same we literally have not used these headphones since like the first year of the podcast. And it has not changed anything.
Well, a lot of the stuff in the past, but in the beginning I thought it would look nice if we were on these green screens side by side looking like we're doing the same thing. That was my thought process. And all I'm saying is you don't know that those headphones aren't what launched us into our success. You don't know that. We have no proof that those headphones didn't have a major part in all of our success leading up to the point where we're getting 100,000 streams per episode.
Anyway, so Bob and I it was like literally a whole argument about these fucking headphones, and it was just so funny. Literally the day before we even started filming anything, us arguing about having the same headphones.
What was weird for me is I was like, I'm buying them, just use it. You were like, I just want to argue about why we shouldn't.
No.
Literally. I just want to argue about why we shouldn't. I mean, besides the fact that I just want to argue, it's not about money, but I just want to just argue about using the same headphones because it sounds fun. That should tell all the listeners right now about who I'm doing the podcast with.
Anyway, let's take a short break and we'll talk more about your ridiculous headphones.
Now, full tea, full disclosure. I know some of y'all, yeah, I said summer, not summer, summer. Some of y'all out here sleeping on some saggy old mattresses at night. You deserve better than that. So give yourself an upgrade. You deserve a good night's sleep, which is why you should try Helix Sleep. Helix Sleep has a quiz that takes just 2 minutes to complete and matches your body type and sleep preferences to the perfect mattress for you. Everybody's unique and Helix knows that, so they have several different mattress models to choose from. They have soft, medium, and firm mattresses. Mattresses great for cooling you down if you sleep hot, and even a Helix Plus mattress for plus-size folk. I took the Helix quiz and I was matched with the Moonlight mattress because I wanted something that felt soft and I sleep on my back. It's soft but still is really supportive and I'm falling asleep mama right away, which is a token when you're in my line of work, which is very stressful working with Bob, I swear. So if you're looking for a mattress, you take the quiz, you order the mattress that you're matched to, and the mattress comes right to your door, shipped for free. You don't ever need to go to a mattress store again, and that's fierce. Just go to helixsleep.com/rivalry. Take their 2-minute sleep quiz, and they'll match you to a customized mattress that will give you the best sleep of your life. They have a 10-year warranty, and you get to try it out for 100 nights risk-free. They'll even pick it up for you if you don't love it, but you will. I know you will. Because why? I'm a psychic. Helix is offering up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners at helixsleep.com/rivalry.
Okay, so we all know how a VPN protects your privacy and security online, right? But I didn't know this until recently, and it's taken my TV watching game to the next level. You can use a VPN to unlock movies and shows that are only available in other countries. Okay, so over the weekend, I used ExpressVPN to binge watch Drag Race UK Season 1. It's so simple. I just fired up the ExpressVPN app, changed my location to the UK, refreshed Netflix, and shablam. That's it. Now see, ExpressVPN hides your IP address and lets you control where you want sites to think you're located. You can choose from almost 100 different countries. Just think about all the Netflix libraries you can go through. Like, you love anime? Okay, use ExpressVPN to access Japanese Netflix and be spirited away. But that's not just Netflix. ExpressVPN works with any streaming service: Hulu, BBC iPlayer, YouTube, you name it. There are hundreds of VPNs out there. But the reason I use ExpressVPN to watch the show is because it's ridiculously fast. There's never any buffering or lag, and you can stream in HD with no problem. ExpressVPN is also compatible with all of your devices, phones, media consoles, smart TVs, and much, much more. So you can watch what you want on the go or on the big screen or wherever. If you visit our special link right now, expressvpn.com/rivalry, you can get an extra 3 months of ExpressVPN for free. Support the show, watch what you want, and protect yourself at expressvpn.com/rivalry.
And we're back. Well,
Bob, something that I think that you and I both share is we're not lovers of the nature and forest and like the earth. Like, we're not the camping girls.
No, I don't dwell or thrive in nature. When I see Mother Nature at the family reunion, I say, "Oh, hey, Mother Nature," but I don't like going over to the house.
Did you watch Captain Planet as a kid?
Of course, I watch Captain Planet. He's the hero. He's gonna take pollution down to zero. You know what I mean?
Do you remember what Mother Nature's name was in that show?
Asaka? No, what was it?
Not Once on This Island. You're such a fag. Not Once on This Island references. It was Gaia.
Oh, Gaia.
Yeah. Gaia was fair. She was a fierce woman of color. Her hair was she had bundles down to her ass, honey. She was serving. Yeah, I'm not a nature girl. And also, sometimes I wish I was that girl because, to be honest, it does look very peaceful and very like serene. And I feel like something about just being with nature, obviously indigenous folk and many people believe about our connections as human beings to earth and nature and how that can like cleanse and reset you. But I just don't want to. I'm not afraid of bugs. Like, you're not afraid of bugs, but I'm not like.
I am afraid of bugs. I don't know who the hell told you that I'm not afraid of bugs. I am.
I'm not like afraid of bugs like you, but I just don't see the fun and pleasure of like rolling around in fucking dirt and camping.
Well, a lot of gays, when they like nature, it always ends up, not always, but oftentimes, and Yellow Patty can tell you this, when gays end up liking nature, at some point it always goes back to them being naked in nature. Like just gays in nature naked, which is just I don't even like going to the beach for fear of getting like sand in my crevices.
Okay, it's okay. So is it like when you say a fear, like it's not a legit fear, just like a icky fear?
Okay, well, I said I don't like going to the beach. I did not say I'm afraid of the beach.
Okay, but the thing of sand, is it like you just don't like being like that feeling?
Sand is uncomfortable. It stays with you forever. It is just all up in your business.
That's
It's like
the bitch that wears glitter for a living.
Yeah, I'm not getting paid to be in sand. And when I am in sand, I'm usually getting paid to be there. Like I don't kick it in sand for fun. But also the amount of glitter on my face and the amount of sand is exponentially different. Like not even a handful of glitter and enough sand to literally bury me.
But okay, so this is weird to me because you have throughout my entire friendship with you, I have never once known you to take a vacation to like a place or like a city or like something. So when I organized a vacation for us to go away a few years ago, and you didn't seem like you wanted to go, and I went, you were like, Monet, I can't believe you went on a vacation without me.
No, you are again leaving out massive chunks of the story. Monet told me that we were going to go to some, like, where was it? Monet was like, we're going to go to Bali. I said, Monet, I don't want to go to Bali. That does not speak to me. I don't want to go to Bali. And Monet said, well, I want me, you, and Pixie to go to Bali. I said, well, I don't want to go to Bali. And I said, okay. I look up, Monet and Pixie have booked the flight and they're not in Bali. They have now gone to Puerto Vallarta. They have completely changed the location, never told me, and was like, you didn't want to come. I said I didn't want to go to Bali. That was what I said.
I'm trying to find the conversation with Pixie because I know I was in there like...
me, you, and Pixie. Not just you and Pixie. Me, you, and Pixie.
Yeah, that's the conversation with me and Pixie on Facebook. And I literally was like, Bob, and you just did not respond. I was like, girl, he's probably not going to come anyway. So we just...
Let me get this straight. We're planning a vacation. You and I who talk on the phone at least once a week, unless one of us saw filming Drag Race or whatever. And you went and sent me one message on Facebook. I didn't respond. You said, all right, that's it.
I'm sure there were probably phone calls involved with that.
You took 2 doses of Fuckatol and you said, I'm good.
Why don't you like going on vacations, Roberta?
I don't know. I just realized that I do like to spend time at home. Well, especially at the time. At the time, I was never spending time at home. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I really want to go out. Like, I spend so much time in airports and traveling and going to different places. And I do like being at home. I like being in New York City. And I was like, if I want to have free time, I want to spend it there.
Yeah, true. I like vacations. It's just, to me, first of all, I love the water. I love the ocean. I grew up.
That's what I'm afraid of, the ocean.
The ocean is a very scary thing, so many places you can go. You don't have to go into the scary part of the ocean. You can stay up to your knees in water.
There are no parts of the ocean that's not scary for me. Because the water rises and it will come get you and take you back out.
Yeah, it arises over the course of like a season or like a night, not instantaneously. You won't be on your knees and all of a sudden your entire body's engorged with water. That's not how the ocean works. True,
because sometimes waves come in.
And
you get splashed up to your chest, and then the water moves you because it's very heavy, and then the water all drags back out, and then my ass looking crazy, stuck in the middle of the ocean. Because Monet said it's okay.
If you were to take a vacation, like where is the ideal type of place for you to go?
Maybe another city, maybe London, maybe Cape Town, maybe I like Rio actually. I've always said there's a beach town I like is Rio. I love Rio.
I've never been to South America, so I don't know the appeal of that, but a lot of people say it's very pretty.
Yeah. That was really
yeah, I would anywhere beachy. My ideal like dream.
I know I keep thinking all the time, but do you remember back when they first got the question function on
Oh my God.
on Instagram. They said, Monet, what are your 5 cities you want to go to? And Monet said, Asia, Brazil, Africa.
it's it's my fucking Instagram. I know obviously there's more cities, but I couldn't think of like individualized places.
None of them were cities. That was what was so funny. You named 5 places and none of them. That shit got me. What is it? Asia, South America, no, Asia, Brazil, Africa. I can't remember the other 2. But I remember being like, wait, not even one of this shit. Oh my God, that got me so together. I used to have that on like in a special folder on my phone.
When I think of a vacation, my ideal place I would love to go to, it's still like one of my what I want to do in my life one day is go to like Fiji or Bora Bora. Like going to a vacation there and like waking up in one of those bungalows like on top of the water and like that is just like some fucking.
I would love to go as long as you don't trick me. Be like, I want to go to Andalusia, Alabama. I was like, I don't want to go to Andalusia. And then you whisper, we're just going to go to Bora Bora. And then you and Vixie be just kicking it. Y'all are going on like 2 vacations together. And
we're going on multiple, like 3, I think.
I literally have not been on one with you.
I've gone on vacation with Bradley. Remember Bradley?
Yeah. Sure.
Way before Drag Race, I went on vacation with Bradley to Spain, to Madrid. That was a lot of fun. Bitch, have you been to, well, because you're not that girl, because you've never been to like bathhouse and shit, but we went to a place called Boyberry in Madrid. Girl, scandalous, honey. The back room there was lit.
The last thing I want is to be in the bathroom and someone look up and go, first, I would die. I'd fall over dead. I'd fall over dead. I wouldn't be able to take it. Have you ever gone camping before, though?
No, I've never gone camping. I would now. I would say the older I get, the more appealing and the more open to it. If I was with like the right set of people and like or like the right partner, like I could see myself doing it. But
you're going to be 31 in February, all right?
Yeah. Oh my God, it's like around the corner. I'm very excited.
My brother just turned 37. I'm always more shocked at my brother's age than I am my own age. My brother just turned 37 years, and I was like, oh my God, it's Justin's 30s. My brother's almost 40.
Oh my God, what are you gonna? Is Justin a big birthday? Are you gonna do like a big surprise? Oh, can we throw Justin?
It was yesterday.
No. I'm saying before his 40th, can we throw him a surprise birthday party? And then if Bunny's still alive, we're gonna like get her in like some kinky drag and have her like pop out of a cake and do something fun.
I think I'm gonna let Justin's friends plan his 40th birthday. He might have more fun if.
Let's throw Justin a gay ass. With all Drag Race girls, Lady Buddy. He was like, what the fuck?
Welcome to your birthday. It's tens across the board. That's 40. You've collected 4 sets of 10s. Mother darling. No, I'm gonna let Justin's friends do his birthday.
This is a good question. Cold weather or warm weather? Now that you haven't lived all your life, you lived in the South, but are you a cold weather or warm weather kind of girl? Now you're back to LA.
Well, I mean, living in New York City, I really thought I would hate, like when I was first getting ready to go there, I was like, I'm going to hate the cold. I genuinely don't like cold weather is fine. People who don't live in cold weather places are really being babies about it, I think sometimes. I'm like, y'all, it's a little uncomfortable, but it really is fine. It's just a little bit of cold weather. Like I don't go in like some of these folks be doing. It's too much. I mean, if I was vacationing, I'd probably choose warm weather over cold weather. But I think when I did the Christmas tour in Helsinki, and I remember being like, it's cold, but I mean, it's fine. It's just cold weather.
You also kind of did a vacation in cold weather when you did the Alaskan cruise. It's in cold weather, right?
No, the Alaskan cruise is in warm weather.
Oh,
yeah, the Alaskan cruise is during the summer.
But I thought even though it's summer up there, speaking of nature, even though it's summer up there, it's not like
not that New York.
It's not like warm. It's definitely warmer, but it's not warm, is what I've heard.
Yeah, no, I mean you had to wear like a coat, but I mean you saw Nachi's picture. Nachi was shirtless on the. on the deck.
On the top.
And I'll tell you one thing, it's definitely, and the environmentalists will tell you that it is definitely warmer than it used to be. Like, we're literally sitting there at the ice caps and just watching them melt. It's crazy. And people clap when big chunks of the ice cap fall. Not the ice cap, the glacier. When big chunks of the glacier fall off, everyone's like, woo! Like, I don't know if y'all understand what it is. I don't know. Mitch, did you go on Alaska cruise with me? Yeah, when a big chunk of glacier falls off, they just start clapping. I'm like, y'all wild. Not clapping for the destruction of the permafrost.
Okay. Oh God, someone learned a little weather, a little global meltdown teaser word, whatever the fuck you call it. What'd you just say?
Okay, you're right. I learned permafrost in 7th grade. Permafrost isn't in the glacier. It's just it's like a chunk of frozen soil beneath the ground. But yeah, I did learn the term permafrost a long time ago. You're right.
I did not learn that. Anyway,
we don't have permafrost in New York. It's just Subway.
Yeah, I would. Well, again, now I'm getting older and I'm getting, I want more and different life experiences. I would love to. I could go on like a ski vacation, like you did.
Oh my God. Not a ski vacation. No.
I could do that. I would. I mean, before I die, I would like to try snowboarding. I would like to try skiing. I've literally never done any of those things, so I would definitely like to try it and do it.
Ask about the A spot.
Yeah.
Wait, you can see me?
No, he can't.
No, but I saw Monet looking at you. Tell Dewan to come over here and talk about the A spot. I want to know.
Anyway, so I would really.
You are so full of shit. You know you're so full of shit. You are so full of shit.
Not. I would. You don't have a desire to like ski or skate or anything like that.
When I lived in Minnesota, we did go inner tubing, which was a lot of fun. Like, you go up this hill and then you get in a tube, like an inner tube, and then you just slide down, and it's really, really fun. I mean, granted, I think I was 19. So at the time I was like, woo, now I'd be like, my back hurts. But at the time it was a lot of fun. Inner tube, and I remember I don't remember thinking like, I'm just frozen. I remember just thinking, this is just fun.
Because also when you're up there and you're running around, it's getting like, it's cold outside, but you're being active. So you're sweating and shit.
Yeah. The cold weather really does not freak me out like that. I'm not interested in, I'm not particularly interested in the notion of, including a lot of physical activity into my vacation. So skiing does not sound like it'd be great. It wouldn't be like, girl, we just slayed that. I'd be like, this is exhausting.
Yeah.
I want to see a play. I want to go eat food. I want to see some sights. That's something I want to do.
But see, which is so funny because you and I have both talked about this before, is that obviously we have been fortunate to see a lot of the world because of, our travels and work and drag and whatever. But when I get to a city, and again, it's because there were such rigorous schedules and you're so fucking tired. I've been to the middle of Paris and I did not go see the Eiffel Tower. I did not go see the Louvre. I didn't do any of the things that had I just been on vacation, I would go. I haven't even gone to be fair though, every time I've gone to the UK, I was literally living there for months. And fucking Big Ben is always under construction. Have you noticed this? He's always under construction.
I saw Big Ben the first time I came. I'm saying he looks bigger in pictures. No kidding. I saw Big Ben the first time I went to the UK. I saw Buckingham Palace and I saw Big Ben. I also saw the Eiffel Tower the first time I went to Paris. I just kind of make time to go see the things that I want to see.
Oh yeah, I don't. I would literally go to my hotel room and sleep until the gig. And then after the gig is done, you have like a few hours to go to catch a few Z's, pack up all your shit, to take out all of your wet fucking bras and panties and fucking tits and let them dry so you can put them back in your suitcase and get to the airport for fucking 7, 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, but I do it before I get there. I mean, also for me, I mean, the second time, some stuff I saw the second time around. I mean, the first time I went to Paris, I actually went to the Eiffel Tower in full drag.
I saw your niggas in Paris.
Just so I could shoot a video of me. During the song Niggas in Paris. That is the only reason. Me and Alfredo in full drag at the Eiffel Tower. And I was like, I'm going to stand in front of this fucking piece of work and do my Niggas in Paris bit.
And Miss Eiffel Tower, again, all this, she ain't even that tall.
No, she's very tall. You not see it. It's tall.
I thought she was bigger.
It's not as tall as the Empire State Building, but for a
she's like the size of the fucking of the Statue of Liberty. She's like the same size as her.
But it's still very tall. I mean, maybe someone can look up the heights of the two. But like, I remember being like, "This is fierce work." I remember thinking it was beautiful.
Again, I did see from a very far away, but from perspective, obviously you can tell it's not as tall as
I looked at it from Sicily. It didn't look that big. She's a big girl. They're both French. That's the
I know. Did I ever tell you about my fucking hookup in fucking Italy? Speaking of Sicily,
I'm all ears.
I was in Rome, and then we had just got there. It was like, but something was delayed. Anyway, our flight got in really late, and I didn't get to the hotel until like 3, like literally 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, which is like really strange. But anyway, we got there. I just got on Grindr. I was like, let me just go and see. And this really cute guy happened to hit me up. I was like, oh, work. So I was like, I guess let's do it. So he came over. It was great guy. He was shorter than he said. He said that he was in centimeters. He was like, I'm 183 centimeters. He was really like 170, but that's all right.
You anyway, make that fit in feet and inches for the rest of us working off the metric system.
Oh yeah, so 183 is like about 6 feet, but he was really like about like 5'8", which is fine because he was still very cute. We hooked up anyway. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
I mean, that is a 4-inch difference.
I know but he was really cute. So then that all happened, and then after we got done, it was like at this point like about 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30 in the morning, and then he would not leave, and I'm like, he said,
you always end up with people who don't want to leave your room. You're just too welcoming.
I guess I give up the
in London. You had to kick the guy out of your room.
Oh, the homeless guy, and also the fucking 7-foot dude that shit in my hotel room. I left it for me to find later.
Girl, you must. I don't know what you're putting on them, but they don't want to leave.
I think I get the vibe that I want to cuddle and stuff. Do you ever have guys that want to cuddle with you after you hook up with them?
I mean, I cuddle up. I offered to cuddle with some people after hooking up, but no. Typically speaking, if that vibe's not there, then I'll just go. I remember when I actually my first year on the road, I would just like cuddle with almost everyone I hooked up with. I was like, hey, just chill, hang out tonight.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, me and Jacob cuddled the first night that we hooked up.
Oh, look at you guys too.
And me and Ezra cuddled the first night that we hooked up too.
No, I don't.
Jacob stayed the night.
Did he really?
We had breakfast in the morning. Yeah.
That has happened a few times. Honestly, all the guys that I have done that with, it has been more than a one-time thing, or we hook up regularly if we're in the same city, or I have regulars in New York that I hook up with a lot, and it's been guys that's been over. But anyway, that's not the point. Anyway, so he wouldn't leave, and then come to find out, he finally did end up getting his shit together to leave at about 7 o'clock in the morning. Bitch, his mother was in the car.
Wait, what?
His mom was. I never told you this. I think it's on Naomi.
Wait. How long was he there?
He was at my place from 4 a.m. until 7 a.m. and his mom was in the car. Well, he said to me his mom was in the car.
She was downstairs, dropped him off like it was a play day.
Yeah, and then she was picking him up to go back home.
Oh, wait, she came back to get him, but she was downstairs waiting the whole time.
I never got clarity. All I know, his mom was in the car.
That is wild. Every time that me and we used to do the trade parade. I used to call it the trade parade, which all the girls from go to the club after the gig, and then they all pick up their trade, and then it's called the trade parade. Now, it's when you have those early calls, 4:30 in the morning. So at 4:30, everyone's going to the lobby, and they're all saying goodbye to the trade. So during the trade parade, Naomi had this guy. This was in South Carolina, North Carolina. I think it was in Raleigh, actually. This guy walks up and he says goodbye to Naomi, but there's this girl just sitting just sitting downstairs, looking kind of like she had been out since the night before. You see what I'm saying? Uh-huh. So this was Naomi's trade friend. She just happened to be down. She was waiting downstairs in the lobby the whole time while Naomi was splacking them cakes.
Word.
While Naomi was breaking his back, and then I saw her and she was like, "Oh my God." And I was like, hey, and the first she said to me was, have you ever tried brownie brittle? To this day, me and Naomi still go, have you ever tried brownie brittle? And then she offered me some brownie brittle. I said, I'm good. Thank you for the offer, though. And then she's like, my friend's hooking up with Naomi.
Word? Oh, she told you. Well, obviously she knew who you were.
And she was like, I was like, you waited on her the whole night? I goes, yeah, I'm just waiting. I was like, bitch, not me. I mean, Naomi, Naomi, we had some wild interactions. One time, she could have killed me. One time, Naomi was, it was after, it was Minneapolis. And we were at the saloon. Do you remember the saloon in Minneapolis?
Yes, the one with like all the 90s colors.
No, the saloon's the one with the, you're thinking the gay 90s. The saloon's the one with the shower. Anyway, so we're in the saloon, and then Naomi was like making out with this guy in the photo booth, but he had a boyfriend, and his boyfriend was like running around looking for them everywhere. And then I looked at this guy and said, he was this guy who's in the club crying. I said, "What's wrong with you?" And then he just pointed at the photo booth. He goes, "They're in there fucking." And he was like crying. He was like, "They're in there fucking." And then
oh my God.
I said, "Who? He's fucking Naomi Small. I know they're fucking. I know it." And then later Naomi came out and she's like, "We weren't fucking." I mean, he gave me some sloppy. No, I'm kidding.
Listen, I know a few of our sisters that have gotten their dick sucked on dance floors. Like at least I can count 10 girls that have told me that experience.
Say.
No, I'm not saying their names. That's no.
Names.
You're so
comment text below. Say their name.
If we're on stereo, I'd say it. I bought my Miss Stereo.
I know stereo's fine. We'll do some more stereo. If those of you who don't know, me and Monet do the stereo app, which is where we get to like hear questions back from you all. And yeah, last time we were reaching some people who were not normally Sibling Rivalry patrons. That one guy was on like, "Man, it's gay niggas and straight niggas. I'm trying to figure out how we can make some money up in it, niggas. Like, fuck all that gay shit." Hey. And I was like, "Oh my God, welcome to Sibling Rivalry."
And also, what Bob and I found out later was that Jacob was like, he's like, there was some like really rude, mean, crazy ones. And Bob was like, "Girl, put those in. We are the girls. We're into it."
Girl, play them. When Jacob saw me sitting on the couch arguing with people, like I was calling into other people's chats, like just it was wild. I got wild. Have you ever fucked outside before?
Ooh, fucking outside. Yes, I fucked outside, of course.
Well, I mean, you sound like you didn't know at first.
Because I was young and shouldn't have been doing it. This is like when I was like 17, 18. So in Prospect Park, there's like a little place in Prospect Park in Brooklyn where there's a little trail. You know, girl, if there is an outside what?
The Brooklyn Rambles,
basically. But yeah, if there is a secluded place outside, you know that gays have fucked there. Period.
It don't have to be secluded. If there's a place outside, know that there's some toe tapping under these stalls.
Have you ever fucked outside? You're not that girl.
Have I ever fucked outside? No, I don't think that I've ever had that. I fucked outside of the bedroom. Oh God! When they screaming because that her camera just hit the A spot.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you okay, Mona?
I'm fine.
I mean, I'm not against hooking up outside. Actually, maybe I don't know. Maybe honestly, if it was one of those situations where I was like, here's the truth. I just don't find myself outside like that. Like, I just don't find myself hanging out outside on the streets. That's just not like when am I ever just hanging out outside?
When we hung out outside on your stoop, we were outside.
Girl, we were literally less than a stone's throw. We were I could touch. I just don't go outside like that. Like, that's just not my thing. I'm just not into it. You know what I mean?
Sorry, to all the people watching this video, I'm like fixing my light. Sorry.
Oh my God. We need to pause for a second.
No, I'm good. Yeah. I mean, if I went like camping, I'm fucking in like a fucking camping igloo tent, not an igloo, a camping tent thing. That sounds kind of hot.
I would say this, like, I will never forget, and this seems like a non sequitur, because a lot of times I'm thinking if you're having butt sex, if you're having anal sex outside, you know, what's the process of cleanliness? Do you remember? I remember going to when I worked at industry, and not just industry, any gay bar, but it happened in the most industry I felt. You would see people who would like. I remember a guy looked at me once. He was like, "Girl, I'm about to get fucked," and he like, "Can I get a bottle of water?" And he goes to the bar, orders a bottle of water, goes in the back, gets it pretty, and then goes to the guy's house.
I mean, but I know guys like that. I know guys that are just always ready. And I'm like, how? How are you always ready to take it at any time? Like, that's not a life I live, but I know many guys that are just always ready.
Well, I mean, you're the one eating 99 pure for men a day and then having a Metamucil sandwich.
But I would still take the time to make sure, because there's nothing worse than you getting fucked and because you know in your spirit, okay, your spirit is not settled because you know that some shitty shit is about to happen to this motherfucker, and then you know by that like fourth or fifth pump, you start to get a little tanginess is queuing up in your fucking nostrils, and you're like,
I can't.
Fuck.
It's not a conversation.
You're like, fuck. You're like fuck. Like, here we are. Like, I'm like doing the fucking thing on this guy's fucking dick. Like, you know that you're doing that.
You painted?
Yeah, I have not painted. But I mean, okay, full tea. I think especially when you first start, there's always been a time like that it happened to you once, and once it was enough for me. I was like, never again will I not be prepared. And if I'm prepared, I just say no. If you're not prepared, just say no. Although some people are into it. Whatever. I don't know.
If someone tells you they're not ready, you better take their word for it. Bitch.
Wait, have you ever been in a situation where you got painted on?
Yeah, I've been painted, yeah. For sure.
Oh my God. Okay, more than once?
Maybe 2 or 3 times in my life I've been painted before, maybe.
And how did you react? What was your reaction?
Well, I'm usually, I don't want the person to think that I'm judging them or anything. I'm like, oh, it's okay. Let's just, clean ourselves up, and then we'll just, reassess our lives from there.
After that, there is no way I could get back into it. The one time that I didn't say
necessarily get back. I said we'll just clean ourselves up and just like reassess things, and just like I think it's important in this situation to be like, hey, this happened. It's not a big deal. I'm not gonna be like, you nasty mother. That's too much.
Also when you're young, as a young queer kid trying to figure out butt sex, it was hard. Like, I didn't know all the things that had to happen. I didn't know about douching. Like, it took me like years to like really figure it out. It's also something, I don't know. It's not something that you learn obviously in school. So it's like, it was hard to navigate what is supposed to happen, what I'm supposed to do. And then when you finally learn, it's like, I had no idea there was so many things I could do to be prepared. And when I was a kid.
I do think that sex ed should talk about anal sex.
They should.
Yeah, it seems important.
Yeah.
Talk about oral sex and during sex ed at my school anyway.
Let's take a little break and find out more about Monroe High School when we return.
Girl, we are definitely living through some crazy times right now, and we're all a little on edge. And I found that using great CBD really helps me relieve stress and relax. And after a long night of hooking, Trade, he had liked the session, and he brought me some Caliper CBD. Can you imagine? Everyone deserves a simple way to feel better, and they provide just that. Unlike CBD oils, Caliper's CBD powder is completely tasteless and mixes easily in any food or drink. No weird taste, no oily residue, or that weird, gross mouthfeel. Each packet of Caliper has precisely 20 milligrams of CBD in it, so you always know exactly how much you're getting. Caliper is a CBD product that's clinically proven to be superior to standard CBD oils. It's clinically proven that you absorb, get this y'all, 450% more CBD with Caliper CBD powder compared to those tinctures. And Caliper gives you all the benefits of CBD in just 15 minutes, about twice as fast as CBD oil. Caliper CBD comes in affordable 10 to 30 count packs, and you can get started for just under $20. Dollars. Individual packets give you the benefits of CBD wherever you go. Easy traveling packets help you relieve stress, release pain and soreness, and make you sleep easier wherever you go. Unlike some products out there, Caliper is completely THC free. All the goodness of CBD with no high. All natural, non-GMO ingredients, no fillers, no added chemicals or artificial flavors. Get 20% off your first order when you use promo code RIVALRY at trycaliper.com/rivalry. You can try Caliper CBD risk-free for 30 days, and if you don't love it, they'll give you a full refund. Or as I always say, a Monet exchange. Or Roger says, a hua 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 hua. That's trycaliper.com/rivalry. Don't forget, promo code RIVALRY for 20% off your first order. Y'all, is there something interfering with your happiness or preventing you from achieving your goals? I know for me, during the pandemic, it's been very hard to stay motivated and wanting to do personal projects because I felt the weight of the world on my shoulders, literally. That's why BetterHelp will help assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist. And girl, they are expedient. You can start communicating in just under 48 hours. It's not a crisis line, it's not self-help, it is professional counseling done securely online. There's a broad range of expertise available which may not be locally available in many other areas. The service is available for clients worldwide. You can log into your account anytime and send a message to your counselor. You'll get timely and thoughtful responses, but you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions, so you won't ever have to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room as with other traditional therapy services. BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches, so they make it easy and free to change counselors if needed. It's more affordable than traditional offline counseling, and financial aid is available. BetterHelp wants you to start living a happier life today. If you're nervous about BetterHelp, here are some reviews that may help ease your mind. Rachel is a very caring, non-judgmental counselor that I felt comfortable with from the very beginning of my sessions. She responds in a timely manner and will guide you towards healthier outlooks and perspectives on whatever situations that may be challenging you at the moment. She's shared helpful approaches to working through tough feelings and relationships, and I highly recommend working with her. Right? Visit betterhelp.com/rivalry. That's better, HELP, and join the over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. In fact, so many people have been using BetterHelp that they are recruiting additional counselors in all 50 states. Special offer for Sibling Rivalry listeners. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/rivalry.
It's Morrow, another Rebecca. It's Morrow High School, not Morrow.
Tomorrow.
I want to talk to you about something real quick. Do you wear sunscreen?
I don't wear sunscreen in my everyday life. I do wear it when I go to a tropical place or somewhere I know I'm going to be exposed to a lot of sun. But I should wear it every day, but I don't.
I don't wear it either, but I'm also never out in these like tropical spots. I mean, maybe last time I maybe wore some sunscreen when I was out with Travis in Hawaii, and I was like, sure. But I mean, I just don't. I can't think of too many times in my life I put sunscreen on my body.
See, that's one of the biggest misconceptions. Black people think because like the darker you are, the more you don't need sunscreen. That's literally not true. No matter how dark you are, sun and radiation causes damage and causes aging. And when I did this thing for Refinery 29, the woman, I think her name is Patty, knows her name, Heather or something, whatever. She's like the top beauty guru of like 2018 it was. Like she was like the one that everybody calls for like beauty tips. And she was like, she came over, obviously she was flawless. Her face was beautiful. It was this beautiful Black woman, like literally flawless skin. And I was like, I had no idea about this stuff, by the way. Patty told me afterwards. I'm like, what is your secret? Like, how do you do it? She was like, to be honest, she was like, every morning I put on sunscreen. Sunscreen is the first thing I put on, and then I do the rest of my beauty routine.
I want to stop you there. Here's this thing, something I really appreciate for like keeping it real was Randy Harrison. Randy Harrison, I think I was on a live or something, and he was there. Someone was like, "How do you look so young? What are you doing?" And he was like, "Honestly, I just look like this. I have a routine that I do, but it's mostly just by chance that I look young. I'm not doing anything." I cannot in good faith tell you that if you slather yourself in sunscreen or if you use argan oil or use this, that, or the other, at some point that beauty guru lady, the top beauty goo boop do do what it is that you do, she needs to acknowledge that a big part of that is that she just happens to have good skin. Like, don't sell us this notion that is oil of Olay make you look young forever.
She was not promoting any products. She was like literally any sunscreen. Because also,
it's not about a promotional thing, but it's like if you keep giving out good advice, then we're going to keep coming to you. That's why you're the top beauty guru. Is she getting paid to be a beauty guru? Then hello somebody.
But okay, just because Randy Harrison lucked out on having good skin and good genes doesn't mean everyone is that lucky. I think some people actively do it to preserve their youth and their skin, and it works for them. I mean, just because that works for Randy Harrison doesn't mean it's going to work for everybody else.
I agree with you. There are some people who are actively working hard, but I think a big part of it is also just DNA. Like, you just lucked out and got good skin, Mary.
Also, sun aging is not like this myth. This is sun aging is clinically proven. Like this is scientifically proven that the sun and the UV rays age you and they damage your skin.
Yeah, I understand that. How much time is this woman spending in the sun?
I mean, but you don't realize it, Bob. But just walking to the train and like your daily commute to work can be enough sun exposure to cause a lot of damage.
I'm not advocating for not wearing sunscreen. I agree. We need to wear sunscreen. I mean, one of my drag sisters in New York City was very dark skinned, died of skin cancer, and I remember us being like, "Oh my God, wait, we can get skin cancer too." And the skin cancer fully took her life. So I get it. You need to wear sunscreen. I get that. But I do think there is something a little bit dishonest, being like, "My secret is sunscreen." That's what it is. Sunscreen. Bitch. Okay. Go off.
Can you and I come up with a line of sunscreen?
What would we call it? Blackout?
Okay. I want to tell you this, but oh yeah, Bob. Why didn't you wear sunscreen on any of the cruises you went on? Since you missed the sunscreen 2021, why you wearing no sunscreen on them cruises, girl?
Because I'm not used to wearing sunscreen. Like I'm just not used to it. I mean, if someone has the spray, I'll like you can also when we go to the deck, and when we go to the deck, like people are like Larry's up there in like a little with some short shorts and like a mesh top. And like DJ Natsu would be in like his little booty shorts with no shirt on, and Kennedy's in a bikini. And bitch, I'm up there in a long sleeve shirt.
Looking like a witch.
I'm up there in a long sleeve shirt, pants, boots.
Not Bob filming American Horror Story Coven 4 on the cruise.
Like I do not lounge by the pool. I mean, I would like sit at the pool with people, but like with my back to the sun. Usually, like I mean, Mitch can attest to this. I am covered. Like I do not sunbathe.
Okay, can I tell you something? But you can't judge me.
Where I am is mostly at the buffet.
I want to tell you something, Bob, but you can't judge me.
What? No promises.
I used to go tanning, like heavy tanning.
I mean, I used to feel a way about Black people tanning, but now I realize that it also can even your tone.
Oh, bitch. Yes.
And, I mean, lighter skinned people their tones tend to be less even than darker skinned people. Not always, but the lighter your skin, the more options, I guess. I don't speak, I'm not a dermatologist, okay? But in my experience of looking at people, the lighter you are, the more variety there is in your skin tone.
Yeah. So when I was in Portland, because of Portland does not have a lot of sun, so I wanted vitamin D. But also, what it would do, it would even out my skin tone, and it would like make me be literally like I was a fucking Super Saiyan, bitch. I was glowing gold for like after I got tan for like the next 2 days. I was like illuminated. I used to fucking love it.
I mean, I guess I've never been. I will say this. I will start wearing sunscreen. I do not see myself lying in a tanning bed ever, under any circumstance. That sounds dumb as hell to me. To me,
not dumb as hell. Did you have to say all that though?
That sounds dumb as hell. I mean, for me personally.
Someone on the Patreon said they love when you say that. I'm like, what is so funny about that?
For me. Personally, I started saying because Jinx used to say it, and then it just ended up just like Jinx got me into saying for me, personally.
Can I say today on the phone, Jinx and I were talking about Portland and homes, and she's very excited I'm going to be living in her.
What is Jinx your realtor? Hi, welcome. We're going to show you a couple of houses that we've been looking at here. They're really lovely. Honestly, you're going to really love these houses.
Jake.
You are not moving to Portland. I'll believe it when you buy a house. When you go into escrow, then that's what I'll say.
Oh my God! Later I have to send you a bunch. I just found a bunch of pictures with me and Lance Bass, Bianca Del Rio, of course, many of you, but some I haven't seen in a while. Bob, are you ever going to tell people what I did for you? I realized that you would never publicly announce it.
What are you talking about?
Bitch, when one of your first movie roles you got, how I provided your motherfucking hair and wardrobe, and you never brought my fucking wig back.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Bitch, rough night. Act brand new for these people on this podcast.
Okay, that's not okay. Yeah, one of my first one.
That's what I said. I said one of. I didn't say the first.
At this point, I've been in so few movies. They're all one of my first movies. I don't have like 10 movies under my belt. They're all my first movies at this point.
Are you gonna announce that I gave you your wardrobe for that?
Yes, everyone. In the movie Rough Night, if you're one of the 3 people who saw it, and if you're one of the 1 people who noticed that I was in it, I am wearing Monet's Fire Island swimwear look. I asked Monet if I could borrow. I don't even know why I asked her if I could. I don't even know how they even got
because it was fucking fierce.
No, but I didn't tell them like I could wear this. Maybe I did. Maybe I was like I wanted the job and I was like I got this, but didn't have it.
Fully sending a picture of me like this is me. This is me on Fire Island. This outfit, don't it look great?
No, actually, what happened was Monet lent me that outfit for Drag Race. I had it when I went off to Drag Race, but we just never wore it. So I think that I had it in my possession at one point in time, and then I think I may have still had it, and I called you and said, "Can I wear this on in this movie?" I think that was what happened. Yeah.
I never got that outfit back. So can you pay? So I need you to pay Domino to remake it just like what it was.
Did Domino make that? No, Chris made that.
Yeah, but I want Domino to remake it.
Yeah, this is so shady. I lost my outfit from Walmart, so I would like for you to get a Gucci version of it. So I would like a Gucci version of that same garment. Honey, you are so shady. You tried it.
Have you ever lived through a natural disaster, Roberta? I never have. Oh, except I guess Hurricane Sandy. But
I lived through Hurricane Sandy. I lived through Hurricane Opal. I lived through Hurricane Andrew.
Any twisters down south?
I lived through a lot. They don't name tornadoes, but I've lived through a few tornadoes.
Really? I can't imagine. That sounds so scary.
Yeah, I mean, I watched season 10.
Are tornadoes as scary as they make it seem like on TV?
Tornadoes are more scary like when you leave. Like when you leave your house afterwards and you see all the carnage that a tornado has. When you're in, it just sounds like a really, really strong storm. And that's, of course, if your house is not one of the ones that's being ripped apart. When you leave and realize that all the power lines are down, like entire trees have been ripped from the roots, don't even go by a trailer park after a tornado. A tornado will ruin a trailer park.
Yeah, that's I'm happy. There was some like little tiny little something that touched on in Long Island one year. Do you remember this? And bitch, they acted like Twister 3 was being filmed in Long Island. They're like, it is destroyed everything.
I mean, people who got their homes destroyed was probably very.
It didn't destroy any homes or anything. It had ripped out some trees and some phone line went down. They're like, this is the biggest natural disaster that has ever hit Deer Park, Long Island. And I'm like, it's not.
In Georgia, they get in Georgia, Alabama, they get some tornadoes that will like ravage an entire neighborhood, rip the roofs out of houses. It is wild. Tornadoes are very scary. I've told the story. I mean, I don't know if I told this on the podcast yet, but like when I was young, we used to do tornado drills every like couple of weeks at school. We do a tornado drill, but one time it wasn't a drill. So we were in the bathroom. You go to the bathroom and you hide with a book over your head.
Like all of y'all are in one bathroom together?
Well, the kids are in different, like, so some kids go to the bathroom, some kids go to the library, some kids go to the cafeteria. You go to anyway. So I remember going and I remember asking, she's like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? And she goes, oh, there's a big dog outside. She don't want to be scared. So she said, oh, there's just a big dog outside. But I remember thinking to myself, like, if a dog is that big, it must be like Clifford the Big Red Dog. Like, I can hear the school like rattling and shaking. I was like, it must be like a 100-foot dog. So I think she thought she was easing my mind because I thought it was like a Rottweiler, but bitch, I thought there was a mutant monster outside destroying our school. And she really fucked me up. I was not calm.
But also,
I'm like, Miss, we have done this tornado drill. What is the chances that the tornado drill and the big dog drill are the same? Like, what?
Like, I would have much rather been like, it's a tornado. Because I was like, I am a child of Georgia. I've been in tornadoes. That I can deal with. Mutant dogs.
Also, every like segment of the country has a thing that they overreact for. Like New York, obviously tornadoes, we don't get those a lot. In Atlanta, bitch, I was in Atlanta when there was freezing. Snow and freezing rain. It was just like freezing rain. Bitch, school was shut down for a week. I was like, it is just a little cold rain.
Girl, one time in Georgia, it was windy and they shut down the schools. Like Georgia be like, and when it snows once every 10 years, when I tell you Georgia loses their shit, the whole airport, the entire airport shuts down. There are no flights in or out if there's a of snow.
Also, in LA, bitch, let it rain in LA. Californians are like,
oh my God, girl, it rained here the other day. It was a thunderstorm. Oh my God, it's like this thunder. It was a legit thunderstorm. And it was like out of nowhere. And I just heard like thunder. I saw lightning. And it was like an intense thunderstorm. And everyone in LA, girl, when I say everyone was talking about it, everybody was like, girl, this thunderstorm I was like, it was a thunderstorm. It was like, Twitter was going crazy. Instagram was like, Monet, it was between like 1 and 2 a.m. for like 15 minutes. It was, Ezra was like, my entire apartment is like it was like the curtains were blowing. I was like, girl, it is a thunderstorm. And Zach was like, I woke up in bed and I almost started crying. I was like, Zach. And me and Jacob were like, I mean, it was a thunderstorm.
Well, you didn't do a TikTok about it, so how would I know, Bob? You need to keep me updated about your TikTok.
I just did a very fierce TikTok. We need to take a moment to watch it together. Go to my TikTok and watch my second most recent TikTok, which is going. And we're gonna close on this. We're gonna close on this one. You need to give me my problem. I have 732,000 TikTok followers. This most recent TikTok has 1.3 million views.
You're obsessed with TikTok. You literally cannot. You are
watch the TikTok and tell me if it's good. Turn the volume up so you can hear it here on the journey.
Maybe you can put it on the screen.
It's the one in the middle.
Cute ass outfit and walk in front of your camera.
Oh, I commented. Look, I saw this. Look at my comment on it, bitch. Look at my.
Hey.
Look at my comment.
Monet, your comment is buried in the other 6,481 comments.
I said, oh, let me pause this. I said, if we gotta see this damn cowboy video one more time.
Can I talk about, by the way, the most iconic comment of all time? Because I was thinking the same thing. Was when you posted this picture of you and the Vivian and your knees.
Okay, I want to talk about this. I'm getting so much shit about my fucking knees. Let me tell you this.
No, I'm not trying to drag your knees, but Bianca commented. Let me just read it. Monet said, I fucking love British sausage rolls. And then Bianca commented, from the looks of your knees, you've been putting more than sausage rolls in your mouth.
But not just Bianca. Literally everyone on Twitter is like, girl, your knees, but your knees. Retweeting it. I'm like, but her knees though. Zooming in on my knees. They're like, look at her. I'm like, what? Yeah, I'm a fucking, what, black people, okay, white people, black people, our knees get fucking dark when we get cuts. As a kid, I was very active and I used to fall and scrape up my knees.
Okay, my knees do not look like that. My knees are not dark skinned. Okay. It's like one random dark skin pattern. But also, this is why, like, Naomi puts makeup. I'm not telling you have to. This is why Naomi puts makeup all over her legs. You see Naomi mix lotion and makeup and cover the whole leg. I mean, she can't sit on a white couch. she ruins anything she touches. But I'm not gonna lie, Monet. When I saw that knee, it took me out.
Y'all are... Bob is throwing himself around his house.
Are you looking at it? It's on Instagram. Oh,
That is so not Mitch. You are so shady too.
Oh,
you know what? I am. All right, I have to go. I have stuff to do.
Monet. Okay, we gotta go. I love you so much, Monet. I love you.
Whatever. Goodbye.
Bye.
Starburns Audio, a podcast network.